Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Mingo from the Willow Reading Center, and I'm here to read you one of my favorite stories when I was a girl. Our title is Big Dog, Little Dog, a Bedtime Story. I hope you enjoy it. Fred and Ted were friends. Fred was big, Ted was little. Fred always had money. Ted was always broke. When they walked in the rain, Fred got wet, but Ted stayed dry. They both liked music. Fred played the flute. Ted played the tuba. When they ate dinner, Fred ate the spinach and Ted ate the beets. When they painted the house, Ted used red paint, Fred used green. One day, Ted and Fred took a trip. Fred went in his green car. Ted went in his red car. Fred drove his car slowly. Ted drove his car fast. When they got to the mountains, Ted skied all day long. Fred, he skated all day long. By nighttime, both of them were very tired. Look, said Fred, a small hotel. Fred got a room upstairs. Ted got a room downstairs. Good night, Ted. Sleep well, said Fred. Good night, Fred. Sleep well, said Ted. But they did not sleep well. Upstairs, Fred thumped and bumped and tossed and turned. Downstairs, Ted moaned and groaned and crashed and thrashed all over the bed. When morning came, Fred called. When morning came, Fred called on the phone. Let's take a walk, Fred said to Ted. A good idea, said Ted to Fred. We can walk and talk. They walked uphill, they walked downhill, and they made tall talk and they made small talk. Did you get any sleep last night, Ted? Not a wink, Fred. My bed is too little. My bed is too big. What can we do about it, Ted? I don't know, Fred. I know just what to do, said the bird. Just switch rooms. Ted should sleep upstairs and Fred should sleep downstairs. Of course! The birds got the word. Back to bed, yelled Ted. Back to bed, yelled Fred. It's downstairs for me, yelled Fred. It's upstairs for me, yelled Ted. Ted jumped into the little bed upstairs, and Fred jumped into the big bed downstairs. Ted slept all day long in the cozy little bed, and Fred slept all day long in the cozy big bed. Well, that was an easy thing to fix. Big dogs need big beds, and little dogs need little beds. Why make big problems out of little problems? And that's the end. Thank you for listening. Good night.